In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to use the basics of Etoro for beginners. Etoro is an excellent investing platform where you're able to invest in a variety of different assets and build your wealth. But the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and create an Etoro account if you haven't already. Keep in mind that in order to make an account, you will need to use your social security number. You'll also need to input a valid address and your legal name as well. But anyways, guys, once you went ahead and created an account, you will then get a menu that looks like this. So we have a lot going on over here. So in the main menu, we actually do have a bunch of posts. And essentially, if you didn't know, Etoro is essentially like Robinhood and Facebook if they were mixed into one. So this is actually a social platform as well, not just an investing platform. So as you're able to tell, over here we do have the news feed, and it is going to tell us news going around in the financial sector. And we can go ahead and take a look at this. We can even follow other users as well. For example, we could go ahead and follow this individual. So that's honestly really cool. So yeah, that's honestly a really unique feature that Etoro does have to offer. So obviously it's really important that you guys stay up to date with the news and stuff like that. So you guys can definitely go ahead and take a look at that. But we even have other filters as well. We can go ahead and look at publish English feed, save posts, and popular investors. So let's go ahead and take a look at popular investors. So over here, you can go ahead and see like the most popular people on Etoro. So that is honestly really cool. You guys can go ahead and take a look at their thoughts and opinions and stuff like that. And it could provide some really valuable information. But guys, we have a lot more than just that. We can even go ahead and type in our very own post. So if you want to share your thoughts or something like that, or maybe you want to go ahead and share like a proud moment that you have, then all you need to do is you need to go ahead and press on this, and then you guys can literally write a post. So that is honestly really cool. You can even upload an image and a poll along with it as well. But guys, that is not all. In the left menu, we also have this over here that is called watch list. And essentially the watch list allows you to quickly look at the performance of all of these different assets, but you guys could add your very own asset as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be any of these. You can literally go over here to where it says add markets, and then you guys could add something. So let's say, for example, you want to go ahead and add some Bitcoin. You can easily do that just like so, and then there you go. You can even go ahead and remove it by just removing the check mark like so. So you could really customize your watch list to your liking, and it's meant to give you easy access to look at all like the assets you're interested in. So from here, we could basically see everything that's going on. And best of all, there's even filters at the top. So over here, we got crypto, stocks, ETFs, people, smart portfolio, and there's a lot of great options as well. So you guys could make multiple watch lists as well. So that's honestly really cool. So there's a lot of different options over here. Now, towards the left, we have this option over here that does say portfolio. And portfolio is basically where everything that you have invested in will appear. So at the moment, I haven't invested anything on this account. But basically, whenever you do start investing in like stocks and stuff like that, which I will show you guys how to do later, it will all appear in this menu. So that's honestly really cool. And another really cool thing about Etoro is that it will let you invest in options. And there's not actually like a lot of platforms that allow you to trade options, but Etoro actually does. However, you will need to go ahead and verify your account by depositing funds, which I will show you guys how to do later. So yeah, you can literally go ahead and trade options on Etoro, which is honestly incredibly OP, and that's such a great investing feature. Now over here, we do have this option that does say discover. Now discover is where things get very, very interesting. You guys could basically go ahead and look at the daily movers, basically today's biggest gainers and losers. So we got Celsius over here, and we got Solar. Okay, that's pretty interesting. But basically, you guys could take a look at the performance of all these different assets that are currently doing well. You guys could either invest in it and stuff like that. We got some more markets over here, but this is just the overview. You could actually get more specific by taking a look at stocks, just like so. So there you go. Or you guys can go ahead and take a look at ETFs. So let's go ahead and select on ETFs like so. And ETFs is basically like a collection of different like stocks. So for example, the S&P 500 is basically all of the top 500 companies together. So yeah, you could literally invest in the S&P 500 with Etoro, which is honestly really good. It's incredibly reliable. And over here, we could obviously track the performance as well. So this is 1 week, but over here we do have 1 month. Over here, we do have 6 months, or we can go ahead and select on maximum over here. But as you're able to tell, the S&P 500 is a pretty safe investment, and I honestly recommend that you guys get some of this because, yeah, you can't go wrong. The S&P 500 is a classic, and it will get the job done. But we also do have this option over here that does say options. So again, you can literally trade options on Etoro, which is another like OP feature that it does have to offer. But over here, we have this section where it says more, and here's where things get very interesting. So over here, you'll notice that tab, you'll have the option that does say copy trader. So it basically allows you to copy the investments of another person. So that's honestly a really useful feature. It's really common in like crypto, but on Etoro, you're actually able to copy trade all these people. So let's say, for example, we wanted to go ahead and copy trade this individual. We can actually do so. And best of all, we can even see the performance. We could see the returns and stuff like that, their profitable weeks, and the amount of copiers over here, and even followers. So as you're able to tell, this guy has a lot of people copy trading him, and he is honestly really popular on Etoro. So that's honestly really cool. So you guys can go ahead and look at the performance over here. So yo, in 2020, he did really good. 2022, not so much, but you know, that kind of happens whenever you are investing. But let's go ahead and take a look over here where it does say stats. So over here where it does say stats, we're able to see the performance again, and we can even see the breakdown of their portfolio. So at the moment, they are investing a ton in Bitcoin. So that's honestly pretty valid, if I do say so myself. And over here, we can even see their chart as well. So don't just copy the top people on Etoro, because you need to keep in mind that there is actually a level of risk when it comes with trying to copy trade someone. So look, if we go over here, you will notice that over here, it will provide every user with a risk score. And essentially, the higher that number is, the riskier it is to invest. So let's say, for example, someone has a risk score of 10. That means that account is incredibly volatile, and you could probably like lose money and gain money. So, you know, it really is up to you. For example, some of these people have like a risk level of 8. So that's honestly pretty high. But you guys can find someone like this guy over here that has a risk level of 4. So even though the returns might be a little lower, you're still able to get that guarantee. So again, this really is up to personal preference, and I personally recommend that you get a mix of both. I do think that it is worth taking some risky investments, but at the same time, it's always good to kind of get some safe investments like the S&P 500, or for example, this guy over here who has a risk score of 2. That you guys can go ahead and copy. So basically, you mirror everything that their account does. So if they buy something, then you're also going to buy it as well. And that's honestly really cool. But guys, that's not all. Over here, we do have the most copied. So over here, it's going to tell you the most copied people. So that's honestly pretty interesting. And over here, we have the top performing. But next up, we do have the economic calendar. And the economic calendar is honestly incredibly useful. It will basically give you all of the upcoming important information that is going to happen in the financial space. So as you're able to tell, we got some major news coming up for like City over here. We also do have news for like Microsoft as well, and a lot of great options. So yeah, this is incredibly useful, especially if you're trying to keep track of everything. If we do have something going on within the video over here as well. But yeah, next up, we do have invite friends. So you guys could also invite other people as well via their email address, or you could even go ahead and use your personal link. So that's honestly really cool. And I believe you even do get a small commission as well. So that's honestly another major plus. Now over here, we do have withdraw funds. Now withdraw funds basically allows you to transfer the money you made on Etoro to your bank account. So if you never used this feature before, then you need to go ahead and link your bank account, which thankfully Etoro makes it incredibly easy to do so. So all you need to do is you need to press on link your US bank account. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at these settings over here. Now over here, we can go ahead and take a look at our general settings over here, our account, trading, privacy, all that good stuff as well. But I think now that we got done with the major stuff, let's go ahead and actually start depositing funds. So to deposit funds, like I said previously, you will need to go ahead and connect your bank account. So all we need to do is we need to press on deposit funds, and then let's go ahead and press on link your US bank account. Then it is going to take us to a portal that does look like this. It is going to take us to a platform called Plaid. Now, Plaid is incredibly reliable. I've been using it for a really long time. So yeah, let's go ahead and just press on continue really quickly. And the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and select on the bank account that you're using. So for this video, I'm just going to be using Citibank. So I'm just going to select on that. And now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and just sign into our Citibank account. And it's going to make us do like a CAPTCHA, which hopefully shouldn't be too difficult, although I'm not going to lie, sometimes the CAPTCHA can get pretty tricky. But basically now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and log in with our bank, and then we basically need to connect the two from there. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and log in, and I'll be right back with you guys once I entered in all my information. So then once you're done with that, you'll get a page that looks like this, and all you need to do is press on authorize access. But yeah, once you're done with that, you guys can go ahead and start depositing money onto Etoro, and from there, you're able to go ahead and start investing. So if you want to go ahead and actually start investing in stocks, then what you need to do is you need to go over here to where it says discover and actually start looking for the asset you're trying to go ahead and invest in. So let's say for this video, we want to go ahead and invest in Tesla. Then let's go ahead and look at Tesla right over here. And then let's go ahead and press on this button that does say invest. And from here, we can go ahead and select on how much Tesla we actually want to purchase. So at the moment, markets are closed at the time of recording this video, but whenever markets are open, then you guys can go ahead and actually purchase this, and then you can go ahead and start making investments. And again, if you ever want to go ahead and withdraw the money you made, then you need to go ahead and press over here where it does say withdraw funds. And honestly, Etoro is such a great platform. It's honestly really good. Etoro provides a lot of unique features that makes it a really unique trading platform. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next tutorial.